Well, I thought I'd get in a day's work before you guys get up. I've been up since 4, but I haven't done anything today yet. So we'll continue placing ribs until I get to the landing gear blocks. I'm going to do the landing gear blocks from the top and then cut the ribs out on the bottom. But it's just rinse and repeat. Just keep going down the way, fitting the ribs in there. I mean, that's why I kind of hate to stream this stuff, because it is rather boring. But you know, you guys seem to like it, so I think you're well waiting for me to make some kind of big mistake, which I do make from time to time. That's sticking up pretty good there. There we go. That's more better. Let's see, we got anybody waiting, watching? 2. Can't believe you guys are up. I didn't come on last night because, I don't know, kind of got burnt out. The way this is looking, probably going to take 10 days to get it framed up, which is okay. I mean, it's not flying weather. It won't be flying weather for months. I'm going to have to find some project that's super difficult to do. That'll take me a month or 2 to make. Maybe we'll mold some tanks and build some boxes and stuff like that next. Do some bell cranks. I need some bell cranks anyway. close enough. You don't know, I might get a bug and want to go flying even in the cold. Uh-oh, we got some, go for it, yeah. I forgot you're in another country, so it's probably daytime for you. Yeah, I've been up since 4. With nothing to do, might as well work on airplanes. I mean, there's tons of shit I can do. I just don't have any money to do it. Don't have any money to do it, so we'll work on airplanes. You got to look at this as an investment in next year's fun. So we want to, I'm going to figure 7 inches out. We need to figure out which ribs we're going to leave out. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, it's like this is the 6th day. Everything's from scratch. 6 days. I mean, it don't take much. I need somebody to buy some airplanes for me so I got some room. Did you understand? I already did a scale model. I won 3rd place at the Nats and 1st place in sports scale. You want to see it? It's on my channel, the build. I'll show it to you. Take it off the wall, maybe. Yeah. Boy, it's dusty. Been hanging up there several years. Need to set the camera back. This is a scale. Shit. This is a scale shoestring. I built this on the channel. I think it weighs 80 some ounces. Pretty heavy. Look at the dust coming up. But it's a nice airplane. It's turned out real well. I would have been first, but I had a cow come off and DQ a flight, and so I got a third in sports scale at the Nats and first at Brodax, and yeah, first in sports scale at Brodax and third at the Nats. I got the plaque up there. This is the first scale airplane I ever built, and the first time I ever flew scale. I flew it with this airplane. Let me put it back before I break something. Put it back before you break something. Come on, get on there. Shit. Can't get the hook. Come on, you. Stupid thing. Piss me off. There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a heck of a time. Get to hang up back up on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to donate it to the Brodak Museum. I don't fly scale. I just built it. That's okay. We want to measure. I just built it to see how I would do in scale, and scale is more clicky than stunt. Had a couple of jerk offs in that event, so whatever. So we got 7 inches. I got 7 inches out here. So if the landing gear comes out there, and the landing gear comes out there, we'll put the pillow block right here. So it would be these 3. Yeah, this is the last rib to go in, then that rib, then that rib, and then the center. Okay. So we're going to do 7. That gives a 14-inch stance. Oh yeah. See, what I hate about the hobby is these top guys, or these guys that are in these cliques, think they're better than everybody, and they ain't. They just put their pants on the same way I do. They just practice more than I do. I don't think that way. I give you the due that you deserve. So we're going to leave these two ribs out right here. Yeah, one more, and then leave those two. We'll leave the three out. Let's see. No, can't make up my mind here. 7 inches. And nobody will tell you nothing either. A lot of politics in this shit. 7. That's where the gear is going to come out. We're going to do a 3-inch block. This is where the plywood, the thing is going to mount. So we'll use a black marker. Because it's a control line and I'm using wing mounted gear, you have to kind of plan for the lead out clearance. So that block goes in there like so. How much throw can I? Yeah, I'm never going to use that much throw. So there's even. You don't never move your hand 2 inches. It'd be going like that. Okay. So the gear is going to come out there. We'll just do one more here. One more. You can't do that. Yeah, watch me, buddy. Well, lady's gonna love it when I run the belt sander here in a minute. She hates it. She don't get up till noon. Well, that's the way it goes. Get up. Daytime is up time. Nighttime is sleepy time. I don't know how long you've been following my channel, but I have many model builds on this channel. Many. I got too many airplanes. I got 16 airplanes here. This is the 17th. They just take up too much damn room. Need to sell some. Somebody buy one of my airplanes from me. Shit, we got them hanging in here. We got them hanging over there. We got them Got them everywhere. We got lots of airplanes. I think that one Viper that's hanging on the wall, I'm going to take off the wall and take apart because it'll never fly again. I take the controls out of it, the bell crank, the push rods, wad it up and throw it away. That way I can hang a new airplane up there. I think it's got a windshield bell crank in it. Okay, we want to leave this one, and this one, huh? We'll do this one and this one. And then the 1-inch rib. What happened to my, there we go. I don't need these anymore. This one's coming off the bench today. We got to get it off the bench. Need to start making some fuel tanks and bell cranks and stuff. Oh, shit. We only got 6 months to the Worlds, and I want to have a supply of bell cranks and tip boxes and fuel tanks to sell. I need to test. Let me take this out of here. You know what? Let's not put this in here. We'll fit it, but I want to put that 1-inch rib in first so I can really get a good fit on that, because that's going to be holding the bell crank or help hold it. Okay, let's cut a bell crank, 1-inch rib. Being 75, so yeah. I just enjoy building these so much that I got a lot of them. They all fly pretty well. Every one of my airplanes flies okay, good. I should have been working on my own design stuff for the last 30 years, but since this airplane became legal next year, not this one, but the VIPER series became legal for next year, I decided that I'd go back to building my own stuff so that I don't have to carry around so much stuff. I have designs that are older, but they're not legal because they're not documented. But thanks to Win Paul, the VIPER's documented. So you built 16 this year. No, I didn't build 16. What do you mean by legal? For classic, it has to be published before 1969. So I fly a Continental on that. That was designed by Tom Ward, issued in the Flying Models magazine of 71. My airplane, the VIPER, I really designed it in the 90s, in the early 90s, 89, 90. But the one that made the magazine was 94. So when Paul documented in his stunt history book, in the stunt history book, so that became legal next year for N30. 30 years old. This one actually, that airplane there, the one that I got the plans I'm going to be selling, that airplane there was designed in 1991. So it's really classic legal now, but it has it or N30 legal now, but it has to be documented. So when Paul documented it in his stunt history book, which is volume 1, this big massive 2-volume book, well worth buying if you're a stunt aficionado. You get 2 volumes. You get 2 volumes of this book here. And in the back, it has an index of airplanes and when they become legal, STUV. Strega, Skyray, STU, T still, V, here we are, Violet or Velvet, Wesley Dick. Okay, so the VIPER has it stated here, but the one that I'm building, the orange one, the one that I'm being off was built in 91. This one here, it says 9 versions starting in 94. Not correct, started in 91. ST inverted engine, 40 to 61 pipe, 56 to 60 inch wingspan. It's 58. I-beam, flaps, wing, gear, wheel pants, built up fuselage of molded balsa with medium turtle deck and finished a medium-sized canopy. Full cal, text building and finishing photos. No plans. Well, there's plans now. Stunt News, July, August of 2005, page 50. Color reference photo, Stunt News, July, August 05, inside front cover. Plans available from yours truly. Several beautiful versions of this from yours truly. So it's documented for 94, but this one actually, that one actually came out in 91. So it's legal now. And this book has pictures you know, it has every winner and all the way back to 1940 something. What is it? 1937. SV11 is N30 legal. 1937. 45. Early years to introduction. It's a good book. It is a heavy, heavy son of a gun. Lou McFarlane, Jerry Worth, Jim Selhavy. Anyway, if you care to get one, it's available from, what the hell's the name of that place? They got a website, $200. Yeah, Butler Books, Louisville, Kentucky. So I would suggest if you're a stunt aficionado, you get two of these in a sleeve, and this book is something else. Let's see. Have a blessed day. See you later, Ronald. All right, we got 12 watchers. I don't know why, but okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make another rib, 1-inch rib. Let me see if I got one half cut here. I do. I got one left out of this. This is the 1-inch wood I got, so we need to make a one more. Can't believe I'm only going to get one more out of this. Have to waste another block. Yeah, I might get two out of this. That box on the floor is balsa wood. I got balsa wood. I'm going to get some more balsa wood here first of the year. I don't know that I can get another one out of this or not. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But we got this one. So it's hand fit. Make this work. Take this out of here. Eighth inch. I think Steve is going to do a set of plans for the profile Viper. I think. I mean, he's asking a lot of him. He's doing it for nothing. So. What happened to the saw? There it is. Asking a lot of him. Can't believe how old my crew is. 60 to 90. Need to. This is a dying hobby. And it's dying because everybody whines about building airplanes. Suck it up, build an airplane. Give me a second. I cut this off. Everybody wants a barf. Okay, what are we gonna do? Shit, it's too short. What the hell did I do that for? Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do here. Damn. So too short. You glue the piece back on and cut it again, about a 16th longer. It's only wood. It'll be hidden anyway with superfill. Good as new. Okay, we wanna cut the notch out for this. Don't have to make a new one. Don't want to make a new one. Yeah, we need a little bit deeper there. See if we get by with that. Yeah. Gonna have to cut that notch out a little bit more. Yeah. Hand fit. So we need to sand that. That's down on that bell crank. That's good. We need to sand that a little deeper. That's right. That's right. Okay, so now we need to take away some of this material. We're going to come right there. Right there. Okay, let me cut this out. Maybe just a little more sand. I mean, it wasn't much that I was off on that cut. Maybe 32nd of an inch. But it'll be fine. pull that tight with some clamps. Pull that tight. White glue. Yep. Okay. Let me cut this real quick. Don't want to be carrying around more than necessary. All you need is an 1/8 inch, so that's what we got there. We'll be fine. Let's get the white glue. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Can I get another one out of this, though? Yeah, nope. Nope. Gonna have to waste another board. Okay. Glue that on the front. Back to. Yeah, that's the part that makes this so strong. This rib is glued to the bell crank mounts and the spar is glued to the. I mean, it just all becomes one giant solid piece. all interlocking. Of course, then it'll have super fill over the top of that, and that'll lock it up even more. I need to pull that in. Put a little clampy on it. Well, there's been a lot of interest in this build. 17 watchers at 8 o'clock in the morning. Need another clamp. So that will make the nose of this profile extremely stiff, along with getting a cheek cowl on the outside here. It'll be extremely stiff. So I'm going to leave these 3 out, get to 2 more. We're going to have to make up some landing gear platforms. I think I got light ply. I hope I do. So that goes to the bottom. Yeah, we'll be fine. You guys got any questions on this build? I mean, pretty tough to talk to myself for an hour. I need to make 1 more of these center ribs for the other side. But on the other side, we have to come out of that with a push rod. So I need to figure out that hole. It has to come right out in the center. Nice slot. So not only do I have notching all this stuff together to make sure it fits, I got to come out with a fucking hole. Well, since you guys ain't going to talk to me, I guess I'm going to get off of here. I'll do the hour and I'll do some thinking. I'll come back later. If I had somebody here to talk to, or you guys were participating in this, I could do it. But without any noise, it's very difficult. Wish I had a straw. If I had a straw, I could get that glue out. I got it though. Okay, that's how you set the center ribs. Make the center ribs for it. I will be back on later on this afternoon, or later. Give me a couple hours. I'll work on this with the TV on. get a little farther along because it's all the same stuff. Set the ribs, you know. When we get to another point, then I'll come back on where I'm doing flaps or tips or something that's exciting besides this. It's all repetitive. Set a rib, set a rib, set a rib. That's it. I got to do the thinking on the landing gear mount. So what I'll do is I'll do the thinking and make the prototype for this side, and I'll come back for the other side and show you how I did it. But I am really pleased with how the bell crank went in there. Really pleased. Well, Tony, you got it on the end of the stream. I got 3 minutes left. We got VIPER plans ready now, guys. For you guys who want them, send me a email, a text, or whatever. They're $40, and I'll email them to you until I get the link. Till I get the link set up to automatically download them. If you send to PayPal, just put on their plans. Nothing else, just plans in the note section, and I'll know to send you a set of plans. And if there's any updates, you'll get those too. I think I might offer the plans as a package. You know, if he does a profile, wish I could pay what your plans are worth. Well, how much is that? Shoot, I didn't cut the tail off that. Oh well, be all right. We'll figure it out. "30 seconds more." All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later on. Get me some breakfast. Think about this. Think about this landing gear. 4,000, huh? Yeah, I wish you could pay that for them too. I'll think about how this landing gear setup's going to work, and I'll make a prototype, and then we'll do the other side. Yeah, I wish you could pay that for them too, but we'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. All right, guys. All right, yeah, just through Stun Hanger or whatever, 40 bucks, and I'll send you an email with the plans. If there's any updates, you'll get those too. You should just take it on a jump drive to Kinko's, UPS, whoever's printing off, and just have them print them. They should print off 2 different sizes, 36 by 60 or 36 by 48. If you can get the 60s, do the 60s. That way it's all in one shot. 3 pages. All right, guys, like, subscribe, share. I'll be back after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. Remember, just put plans in the notation section, and I'll send them to you. Or you can message me on Stun Hanger, and I'll get the email from Stun Hanger. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.